What's good, ET Squad? It's your boy Damien back at you with another reaction. Hey, today we got my boy Eminem on the channel, and we're gonna react to Bad Husband. Now, I love reacting to Eminem. Every time I react to him, it's another journey into life. It's another journey into YouTube because I've seen what he's done for YouTubers, like reaction videos. He's done made them famous overnight. And like, you just gotta react to him at the right time. It's basically any artist. You gotta react to any artist at the right time. And hey, your dreams will be there sooner than you think. Hey, before we get into this video, my stans, because you know that's Eminem fan base. Before we get into the video, stans and DT Squad, make sure I hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so when I make a new video, I'll be up to date. And follow me on all my social medias. They'll be in the link down below. Especially follow my Instagram and Snapchat, because I'll be on those two the most. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer, so let's get into it. Pump for this one.
We never saw from each other's sides, or eye to eye, just eye for eye, lie for lie, fight or flight. So much baggage, need a luggage rack, but we carry on with our public spats and our feuds. Up, back in the news, love taps when I dissed you like it was fun. Actually used to run back to the booth, jump back in the studio, give you a tongue lashing in you. Laughed at the stomach tap with the tune. Stone, it was funny back in our youth, but then it wasn't after we knew that we were done and actually through. But if there's one fraction of truth, if it could be spun back, I would do so many things different.
There was one fraction of truth. If it was spun, that what I would do. Oh my God. He basically saying there was a truth in this relationship, and I spin it back in time and do a better job at what I did. Come on now. A lot of people won't agree with this, but Eminem is the greatest rapper we ever seen. Eminem, Tupac, and Biggie Smalls. Those three most popular rappers we ever gonna get in this industry. And you can add Drake to that popularity. I'm not talking about best rappers when it comes. Now Drake, he can rap, but he's not finna be in my top 5 of best rappers. But popularity, he's gonna be in that top 5 of popularity. This man right here, he's like a freaking, I wanna say, a Beatles of hip hop when it comes to popularity. Like he's basically the most famous rapper in today's rap. But if we putting Eminem in rap, the Eminem more famous. I'm sorry. Eminem is the most famous rapper alive. Hands down. Lil Wayne up there too. Can't forget about Lil Wayne. Hey, let's get back to this video.
It was fun, actually used to run back to the booth, jump back in the studio, give you a tongue lashing in you. Laughed at the stomach tap with the tune. Stone, it was funny back in our youth, but then it wasn't after we knew that we were done and actually through. But if there's one fraction of truth, if it could be spun back, I would do so many things different. Cause it was such a dumbass excuse. You hit me once, and that I would use to continue the pattern of abuse. Why did I punch back? Girls, your dad is a scumbag. I'm confused because
he said, why did I punch back? Girl, your dad is a scumbag. He basically saying, hey, he's wrong for swinging back. He shouldn't have done that. Which, of course, he shouldn't have done it, you know. We human. We make our mistakes. Eminem know he made mistakes. And he's learned from them. You know, him and Haley, their bond is like that. Like, if you ask her who her favorite rapper is, she gonna say Eminem. She's the biggest Eminem fan of all time. She's the biggest stan of all times. You know, she gonna support her dad with anything, no matter what it is. You know, they're just that close. But hey, let's get back into the video.
A dumbass excuse, you hit me once, and that I would use to continue the pattern of abuse. Why did I punch back? Girls, your dad is a scumbag. I'm confused because how come you can be a loyal loser? How come you can be a liar and a good father?
Ooh.
Good dad, but a bad husband. Why are you a good father? Great dad, but a bad husband. You were the beat I love, but the writer's block. The line that's hot that I forgot. We laughed a little, cried a lot. I never forget when you came home and you held Haley. Hey, before you went to jail and daily, how we'd wait for that mail lady, or by the phone for mom to call. And I watched you pull yourself up, and we decided on giving it one more try despite it all. You're my lightning rod when my sky gets dark. I'm your shiny rocks in that tiny box. When we tied the knot, when we broke the knot, every line we crossed, we were supposed to not. Every time we fought, the insults to God. Thrown too far. Words that we said that we didn't mean, the ones that we meant that we didn't say, the ones that we thought that we should have said, letters written that we could have read.
Ooh.
Which maybe would have led to some good instead and have this put to bed. But I'd be lying still if I said I wasn't sitting here asking myself, how come you can be a loyal loser? How come you can be a liar and a good father? Good dad, but a bad husband. Why are you a good father? Great dad, but a bad husband.
That's a thing a lot of people struggle with. They can be a good dad and a bad husband. Or then they can be the other way around. They can be a good dad. I mean, they can be a good husband and a bad dad. I mean, it's hard for some people, but then again, it shouldn't be hard for anybody. Because you've been with this woman maybe 5 years, 6 years, and y'all have a kid, right? That woman should be your everything, and that kid should be your everything. So you should love both of them, treat them equal, but you should treat your daughter a little bit, or your kid a little bit more. That's basically your main everything right there. You know, your wife or your husband comes second, but your kids always come first. Y'all get it? I know y'all do. Y'all got kids. I ain't got kids, but I know how it is.
Why are you a good father? Great dad, but a bad husband. You said forever be a hero in my eyes. But there's always another side to a good father. Great dad, but a bad husband.
Yes, sir.
We brought out the worst in each other. Someone had to make the sparring in, cause I loved you, but I hated that me, and I don't wanna see that side again. But I'm sorry, Kim, more than you could ever comprehend. Leaving you was fucking harder than sawing off a fucking body limb.
Oh my gosh. He said, I'm sorry, Kim, but leaving you was harder than sawing off a fucking body limb. Oh, that sound painful, bro. I don't know, he had a love and hate relationship with Kim. But I'm pretty sure they cool now. They got to be, bro. They haven't been together since 2012. But then they get married in 2007, 8. or something like that, and got divorced and got married again in 2011 and 12. I might be wrong. They might got married a little earlier the first time, but I know 2011 to 12 sounds right with the second marriage. Hey, and if you're a true stan, you know him and Eminem went through a lot together. Hey, that's how things go sometimes. You can't choose how you act. I mean, you can choose how you act in marriage, but sometimes anger and your mind get the best of you. Hey, let's get back into this video.
Loved you, but I hated that me, and I don't wanna see that side again. But I'm sorry, Kim, more than you could ever comprehend. Leaving you was fucking harder than sawing off a fucking body limb. Once upon a time, we're all we had. Maybe that's what drew us to each other. It was true love shit we never knew was possible. We might have loved each other too much, and maybe that's what made us do what we did to each other. All the screw-ups, cause you always thought that you was more in love with me, and I was thinking I was more in love than you was. For all the times that we thought it worked, till we saw how wrong we were. When the dust settles now and all the dirt, if I touch the rawest nerve, all I want is for us not to hurt. And it's been an exhaustive search to find the words, but I just heard Mockingbird and got the urge to jot some verses and thoughts. The purpose was not to stir.
Bro, y'all heard it right. I just had the nerve drop Mockingbird. Now, if y'all know, back in the day, Mockingbird was one of Eminem's biggest songs. Still is to this day. I remember when that song first came out, bro. The world went crazy. Y'all don't understand how big Eminem was in the 2000s. Early 2000s. This man was unstoppable. Win awards back to back. No matter what award show it was. Then sold like 20 million records worldwide with Marshall Mathers. Like, come on, bro. Still to this day, the most selling album of all time in rap. Marshall Mathers, LP. You ain't gonna find nobody that's gonna beat them numbers.
Us not to hurt. And it's been an exhaustive search to find the words, but I just heard Mockingbird and got the urge to jot some verses and thoughts. The purpose was not to stir or open wounds. I've caused a few, and so have you. Or argue whose fault it was. Partly yours, partly mine, but really no one's. This is so tough, I'm getting choked up. Oh fuck it, we both suck. We broke up, got back together. We both thought we had forever. Not bad people, just bad together. We were so nuts, backstabbed each other, another blow struck. But there's no talk in this blow, cause it's over and it's closure. But I'm not so sure how to close this. I just don't know how some people can be so good at one thing and so fucked at a whole nother shit. It's no wonder. How come you can be alone and a loser? How come you can be a liar and a good father? Good dad, but a bad husband. Why are you a good father? A great dad, but a bad husband. You'll forever be a hero in my eyes. I reply, but there's always another side to a good father. A great dad, but a bad husband.
Bro, classic, whether you don't believe it or not. This song deserved way more credit than they got. This album deserved way more credit than they got. A lot of people didn't like this album. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't never in my life listened to a Eminem album that I didn't like. They all good to me. Hey, it's the end of the video, DTSQUAD. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, hit that like button. Make sure to comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your folks about the channel. If they into reaction videos, tell them to come over to the DTSQUAD and be part of the family. We're going to show them nothing but positivity and love. Basically, this is what this channel is about. And if they got a favorite artist or favorite song they want me to react to, I'll add to my list. And when I get to it, I'll react to it. Alright. Well, I'm your boy Damien, and we're the DT Squad. Now, out.